unreal to real, from the darkness of ignorance to the light of knowledge and wisdom. Dhanyavad Maniniya. Thank you, sir. May I now invite Dr. T. Mahapatra, Secretary, Department of Agricultural Research and Education and DG, Indian Council of Agricultural Research and Chair Organizing Committee, to kindly deliver welcome address and also give a brief introduction of respected Mr. Bill Gates.
Very good morning. Most respected Minister of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, Rural Development and Panchayati Raj, Government of India, and President of the inaugural session, Sri Narendra Singh Tomarji, Honorable Chief Guest Mr. Bill Gates, Co-Chair, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, Honorable Minister of State, Government of India, Ministry of Agriculture, and our honored guest, Sri Kailash Chaudharyji, Dr. Ramesh Chand, Member Niti Aayog, Dr. Pravin Srivastava, Secretary, Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation, Government of India, Mr. Ugo Astuto, Ambassador Designate for European Union, Dr. Purbi Mehta Bhatt, South Asia Head Agriculture, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, Mr. Pietro Gennari, Chief Statistician, FAO Rome, Dr. Michael Steiner, Chair of the Program Committee, Dr. L.M. Bhar, Organizing Secretary, keynote speakers, plenary speakers, invited speakers, session chairs and co-chairs, other dignitaries, invited guests, delegates, members from press and media, ladies and gentlemen. A very good afternoon to all of you and namaskar. It's my proud privilege to extend a very hearty welcome to each one of you to this 4-day International Conference on Agricultural Statistics, 8th in series, which is being organized here with the theme Statistics for Transformation of Agriculture to Achieve the Sustainable Development Goals. A warm welcome to our guests, in particular, from more than 100 different countries to India, the world's largest democracy, a food surplus country of 1.3 billion people, having rich cultural diversity and heritage, and having a huge diversity in food habits, language, and religion. I warmly welcome and take this opportunity to express our sincere gratitude to the President of this inaugural function, Honorable Sri Narendra Singh Tomarji, for kindly agreeing to preside over this session. I profusely thank you, sir, for providing your valuable guidance and support throughout preparation for this conference. Your vast experience in managing various departments as a minister in the central government is reflected amply in the way you are providing valuable guidance, able leadership, and simple solution to diverse complex problems. Your style of dealing with people, your oratory skill, your positive attitude, and your inspiring leadership are the hallmarks of your personality. We are indebted to you, sir, for being with us today to chair this inaugural session. A hearty welcome to you, sir. We are highly fortunate to have with us Dr. William Henry Gates III, popularly known to all of us as Bill Gates, as chief guest of the inaugural function. You are the world's richest person. but with amply demonstrated compassion and charity. Your brilliance in software designing and engineering was evident even when you were in school and was just 13-year-old. You, in fact, do not require any introduction to this gathering. Though you did not opt for a formal college degree, your monumental contributions, be it in MS-DOS, Microsoft Windows, and so on, justifiably have earned for you honorary PhD degrees from several universities, including Harvard and Cambridge. Treading the same path as Mr. J.D. Rockefeller, you have dedicated your life to the philanthropic work globally, particularly in developing countries like India, with a signed commitment to give away your wealth to charity. The strong support of BMGF to global agricultural research and development reveals your feeling for the small and marginal farmers on one side and your faith in the power of agricultural science to solve their problems on the other hand. Your contributions have been widely recognized as evident from numerous awards and honors conferred on you, including Padma Bhushan, the civilian award of the Government of India. You are truly a role model for the young entrepreneurs worldwide. A hearty welcome to you, Honorable Chief Guest, sir. We are indebted to our guest of honor, Honorable Minister of State, Sri Kailash Chaudhary ji, for his benign presence, and sir, for your constant support and valuable guidance in organizing this international conference. You remain a source of inspiration for us in all our activities. I extend a warm welcome to you, sir. I take this opportunity to warmly welcome and extend our gratefulness to all other dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, valued guests, invited speakers, and everyone present here on this occasion. Statistics is a very interesting subject. Its roots can be traced to Indian epics and historical texts. India has been traditionally a very important player in the global arena in the area of agricultural statistics. It has a very strong national statistical system and also agricultural statistics system. Many Indian scientists, including Professor P.C. Mahalanobis, Dr. C.R. Rao, and Dr. P.V. Sukhatme, Dr. Panse, and many others have done pioneering contributions in the area of statistics, and particularly those related to agriculture. The Indian Agricultural Statistics Research Institute, located in New Delhi, a constituent of Indian Council of Agriculture Research, has given many different methods, including the famous crop cutting method, which is being used globally. It is apt that the ICAS 8 is being held here in India. Integration and triangulation of data in today's context, generated through modern gadgets, including remote sensing, along with historical data, has become the order of the day. The statistical quality of data in real time is a major issue, especially in the context of big data and use of data analytics. Data sharing, protection, rights, security, sovereignty, and privacy have become all the more relevant in today's world. Designing cloud computing and also use of artificial intelligence and other big data analytic methods has become hugely necessary for every country, so also in India. To meet the emerging challenges due to climate change, enhancing the income of smallholder farmers, eradicating poverty and malnutrition, and meeting the Sustainable Development Goals require rededication of every one of us towards strengthening the statistical system. India is committed to achieving Sustainable Development Goals and has identified monitorable indicators to be included in National Indicator Framework. Statistics has a tremendous role to play in designing indices for inter-country comparisons. The Poshan Atlas that you have released, sir, as a chief guest, is a pointer to this particular effort. Our biofortified crops, once mainstreamed, will have tremendous impact in eliminating malnutrition. Professor M.S. Swaminathan, the legendary agricultural scientist, once said, "It is the effective use of tools of statistical design of experiments that paved the way for green revolution." I am sure and I am delighted that the sub-themes of this conference have been carefully designed to deliberate on upcoming statistical issues and their fusion in agricultural sciences and to draw a future roadmap. We hope that this conference will be accelerating, vibrant, stimulating, scholarly, and enriching, and will aid greatly in achieving Sustainable Development Goals, as we could do in Green Revolution. I thank Government of India profusely for the support, and also the BMGF, World Bank, FAO, Eurostat, African Development Bank, Asian Development Bank, and many others who have collaborated to host this particular conference here and supported immensely. I also thank profusely my colleagues for their unflinching support, untiring efforts in the organizing committee, the co-chairs, and everyone, and all the help that they have rendered in many different ways for thorough planning and for having a successful organization of this international conference. I once again extend a very hearty welcome to each one of you to this International Conference on Agricultural Statistics. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, Dr. Mahapatra. It is indeed our privilege and honor to have amongst us none other than Mr. Bill Gates, whose august and gracious presence here is a matter of great inspiration to all of us. May I call upon respected Mr. Bill Gates to kindly address us, guide us, and show us the way forward.
Well, good afternoon. I want to particularly thank Mr. Tomar, Minister Rupala, and Minister Chowdhury, and all the members of the organizing committee for inviting me. One of the key themes I want to talk about is the challenge we all face in climate change. It's fair to say that climate change will challenge the world of agriculture at a time when we need to increase food production and increase equity in food availability. Climate change will make that far more difficult. Some people who think about climate change wouldn't realize that the work you do will be very critical to facing this challenge. Understanding how the changed weather is affecting our crops, their productivity, and how we can adapt to that really is going to require the best work in agricultural statistics ever, including the use of new digital tools. So everyone here is part of humanity's fight to adapt to the changing climate and make sure that particularly the poorest farmers in the world are not overly damaged by that. Climate change, of course, is very complicated. The models are imperfect in telling us exactly how the weather will change. So we're going to have to learn about different interventions, including the use of new seeds. We're going to have to accelerate development of new seeds and make them more available to the poorest farmers. Let me talk now about smallholders. All over the world, there are smallholders, but for today, or for this speech, let's imagine that we're going to treat all those smallholder farmers and their families as though it's a country, a single country that we'll call smallholder land. Well, what would this country look like? Well, first is we'd be very surprised, at least I am, by how many people would live in this country. It would be over 2 billion people of the 7 billion on the planet. And it's over a quarter of the world's population. So this is a huge group of people that we want to help. Unfortunately, we'd also notice that the citizens of smallholder land are very poor. In sub-Saharan Africa, over 60% of the smallholder farmers live on less than $1.90 every day. And also, if we look at the nutritional status of the citizens of smallholder land, we'll see that a very high percentage of the kids suffer from stunting. That is, they don't get enough food for either their physical body or their brains to fully develop. And these impairments, which start very early in life, last throughout their lifetime. And so it affects them dramatically as an individual and the community that they live in. And in many cases, it even predicts generationally that their children will also have more difficult health outcomes. So when we multiply these terrible effects of stunting throughout the globe, we see that it's an incredible tragedy, and it really holds countries back. It's only by solving malnutrition that you get the virtuous cycle that increased productivity allows farm output to go up, it allows labor to shift into other activities, it allows educational investments to have very high returns, and that's why we've seen countries progress from lower income to middle income and increasingly high incomes throughout the world. So smallholder land has the majority of all the stunted children. 90 million of the 149 million in the world are there in smallholder land. It's almost ironic that the children that have this food shortage are exactly the children of the people who spend all their time growing food. So it's an irony, but it's the truth, because the productivity of those smallholder farms is not very high, and the uncertainty, the risk, that is the number of years where the crop output is very diminished, is quite high, and also increasing with the effects of the weather of smallholder, the climate change affecting these smallholder farms. One drought or one flood is enough to wipe out any savings or any buffer stock that these families have. And so the intensity and frequency of both droughts and floods, which we know climate change will bring, will make things even more difficult. Unless we intervene, the effects of climate change would increase the number of malnourished children by over 25 million. It'll increase the number of childhood deaths by over 8 million. So we'll have worse effects in exactly the people who already suffer the most. You know, we saw in the past, in the 1980s, we had the floods in Africa affected 5 million people. In the 1990s, it was 14 million, and in the first decade of the millennium, this decade, it's been more than 23 million. So even though the most dramatic effects of climate change are out in the 2060, 2080, 2100 timeframe, even in the data today, for those who are most vulnerable, we already see these effects. This is, of course, an issue even here in India, because a quarter of all these smallholders I've been talking about live here in India. And when I was in Bihar yesterday, I was impressed that the Chief Minister and his team is already talking about what they're seeing from climate change and how, in terms of water availability for their farmers, they're going to have to invest significantly to minimize these negative effects. Well, the good news is that there is a lot of innovation that can help us offset these challenges. Where do we look for these advances? We look to the Seed Innovation Center. It was mentioned the Green Revolution and how foundations like Rockefeller and Ford were able to back incredible work of people like Norman Borlaug. Well, today, faced with climate change and the inequity of the difficulties for poor farmers, we need to double down. We need to more than double our investment in making these innovative seeds, and particularly the seeds that are publicly available. Now, agriculture researchers have new tools. These tools should allow us to create seeds that are more resistant to biotic and abiotic stresses, including heat, drought, humidity, and pests. A good example is the great work being done by the scientists at ICAS, a CJIR center here in India. They've done some incredible work with new dryland cereals and legumes that are more tolerant of drought. And this is a case where these seeds are in the lab, but we have a lot of work to do to get them out into the farmers' hands, particularly the smallholder farmers. We also see that there's opportunities to engage the private sector. Agriculture is always a mix of government involvement and the private sector, and by getting those two to play their role in the best way possible, we can achieve higher productivity. One example is what we can do with livestock. Nations with lots of smallholder farmers tend to have herds and flocks that aren't as productive as they can be. India produces more milk than any nation because it has the largest number of buffalo and dairy cows. But on a per animal basis, each cow is 40% less productive than the global average. Let's call that the livestock gap. The good news here is that there are companies stepping up with new technologies that can close that gap. There's a lot of talk about the Internet of Things, but a startup here in India called Stella Apps that our foundation has supported are creating for cows what you might call the Internet of Cows. The company is based in Bangalore, and it works with smallholders here in India to outfit the cows with inexpensive wearable devices. The wearables track the movements, temperature, and other indicators, and then these are all uploaded in a way that it can be analyzed and determine things about the cattle health. The alert sent to the mobile phone can tell the farmer which cows are ready for breeding or which ones appear to be sick. The local vet can also access that data directly, and so herds are managed far more efficiently. In fact, for the smallholders who've taken advantage of this information, on average, they've seen a 20% increase in income. Well, so the digital revolution promises to change how we gather statistics, not just for the individual farm holder, but for the entire world. The ability to look at policies, the ability to predict supply, we're going to be able to do a lot better than simply counting that output and pulling it together long after the harvest is done. In fact, in many cases, by using new techniques, we'll be able to predict productivity well in advance. And we should make sure that this rich information is not just available to the well-off farmers. We should make sure that we're helping with this data and processing it to help those smallholders that I was talking about. I believe that people here in this room have a big role to play here. We can become innovators and how this data is pulled together. We can become innovators in how it's made available to improve agricultural policies. I want to give one particular example that I'm excited about that's also an example from India, and that has to do with soil data. Of course, in order to have good crop productivity, you need to know a lot about the characteristics of your soil. Whole new areas, for example, in Brazil, were opened up by understanding what was going on with those soils and what sort of nutrients would make those soils productive. Now, this is different for different soils. So let's say if you lack zinc and potassium, then you need to get a blend that has exactly those nutrients. If farmers don't know which fertilizers to buy, they'll often buy too much nitrogen, so they'll spend a lot of money, sometimes causing environmental effects without getting the extra output that they're interested in. And so this idea of soil data really driving exactly how much fertilizer and what blend of fertilizer you use can be very impactful. In fact, it can start a virtuous cycle where a smallholder farmer, given access to credit, will use more fertilizer, have more productivity, and then in the next season be able to invest in their farm and once again use the right fertilizer to have more output. So really understanding what's going on with soil, it sounds easy, but it's actually very hard. Most places we don't have much information. In fact, here's what was a typical soil map of a few years ago. You can see this is Andhra Pradesh, and you can see it's very, not much detail up there, just showing you the percentage of zinc deficiency across the entire state. Second, the way that the measurement's done today, the soil assessment, and takes a lot of work, and it's actually a bit more expensive than it should be, and it's not that accurate. It's worth doing, but we should be able to supplement it with new techniques. So for example, in India where they have soil health cards, today somebody has to travel to the farm, gather the soil sample, and then take it back to the lab. The labs are not cheap, and it takes time for those samples to be processed. In fact, there's way more samples collected that have been fully processed. So now the opportunity is to add to that information a much more digital soil mapping. Instead of taking a soil sample from every field, we take representative samples from fewer fields, analyze these specimens using spectral methods, which are faster and more accurate, and then by taking the satellite data that looks at the soil imagery and using machine learning, we can take those sparse samples and be able to spread them out to predict at quite a granular level what's going on with the soil. And so even for small farmers, we'll be able to get them rich information. Here's an example of a map, again, Andhra Pradesh, that was created this way. And you can see that the resolution is dramatically different than what was had before. And this approach is happening right now in Bihar, Odisha, AP, thanks to a partnership led by the Indian government, along with the International Maize and Wheat Improvement Center. So this is just one of the new digital techniques, but this alone should allow much better targeting and much better use of fertilizer for exactly these farmers that we want to help improve. So this is one part, better seeds, better soil data, better information, better statistics that will allow us to minimize the damage of climate change. Climate change is going to require an incredible amount of organization, both to mitigate, that is, reduce the emissions, but even doing the best job we can, there's still, unfortunately, a lot of heating that will take place. And so the adaptation agenda, which draws in the world of agriculture, is going to be far more important than people have talked about. So, there's a lot of things about understanding what's going on with agriculture that will allow us to make these adaptation investments in a smart way. We'll have to do a better job of how we reach out to farmers. Again, there's some digital tools that should be able to help with that. And I hope at this conference there's even more ideas because for the sake of the world's farmers and particularly their children, we really want to have the decades ahead be decades of productivity improvement. And yet, because of climate change, and in many places because of population growth, particularly in Africa, there really is a question, will we be able to drive that productivity growth, or will we let climate change in some significant areas actually allow us to go backwards? If we're able to get that growth, like was done in Asia during the Green Revolution, it can make a huge difference because once you get that nutrition, then the human potential is much better. And so this is, it's really been exciting for me to learn about agriculture, learn about agricultural statistics, and realize exactly how important the work that you do is. I want to thank the Indian government, the FAO, and the organizing committee here for giving me this opportunity. And I want to thank you for the opportunity to work with you to take on this challenge and help all farmers, but particularly those smallholders. Thank you.
Thank you, respected Mr. Bill Gates, for your captivating address. It's always a memorable experience to hear you, sir. Please give him a big round of applause, please. Ladies and gentlemen, due to his prior commitment, respected Mr. Bill Gates has to leave, but our program will continue. I request all of you to kindly remain at your respective seats, please. May I now invite Dr. Mike Stainer, Chair, Scientific Program Committee, to kindly talk about the conference, please.
Honorable Ministers and Secretaries, distinguished guests, and colleagues. As Chair of the Agriculture Committee of the International Statistical Institute and Chair of the Scientific Program Committee, I wish to thank the Government of India for hosting this event. It is both an honor and a pleasure for me to have this opportunity to speak about the scientific program for this conference. So as you know, Mr. Bill Gates left. So what does that mean? Well, that means that no one in the room has the wealth of our very distinguished speaker, Mr. Bill Gates. But yet, collectively, everyone in this room, we have something that I consider is priceless. The knowledge, experience, creativity, and enthusiasm of people attending this conference is indeed priceless. During this conference, each of us will have an opportunity to attend 5 plenary sessions, choose from 44 breakout sessions containing nearly 300 presentations, and they cover 10 different themes, 19 different sub-themes. And we also have nearly 300 poster presentations. Participation in this conference is a tremendous opportunity, no matter where you are in your career, or where you are from, or where you work or study. The International Conference on Agriculture Statistics, ICAS, is organized every 3 years, starting from 1998 under the auspices of the International Statistical Institute. The first conference was held in 1998 in Washington, D.C., and I do recognize we have a few people here that attended that conference. The last conference was held in 2016 in Rome, and before that, ICAS was held in Brazil in 2013. Considering the size and importance of India, along with the rich history of agriculture statistics in India, India is an excellent country to host this conference. As was already mentioned, in the welcome address, India has produced many outstanding statisticians. We are fortunate to have many famous statisticians attending this conference, both from India and from other countries. And I believe that this conference will help to produce more famous statisticians, both from India and from other countries. Whether this is your first ICAS or, like me, your 8th ICAS, yes, I've been to all of them, there is something for you. Whether you are a statistician or an economist, a producer of statistics or user of statistics, from the government or some academic institution, there is definitely something for you at ICAS 8. Having attended all previous 7 ICAS, I know how the scope of ICAS is expanded over the years. The program for ICAS is rich, covering a very broad scope with nearly 300 presentations, 10 themes, 19 sub-themes. With all of that, it's going to be difficult for you to choose between the 44 breakout sessions to decide on which session to attend. And it is, I'm agonizing about that. What session should I go to? There's 3 or 4 that I want to go to at the same time. ICAS has expanded greatly over the years. The conference held in 1998 focused mainly on production of crop and livestock statistics. ICAS 8 covers both the production of the statistics and use of statistics for evidence-based decision-making. Mr. Gates mentioned several important areas, how climate change is important and complex. Climate change, theme 8. He mentioned about data availability and data access, theme 3. Agriculture policies, theme 4. I'm not going to list all of the themes or the sub-themes, but I think this conference is very rich and it covers many of these sessions or the topics that Mr. Gates mentioned. So as a member of the Young Statisticians Club for several decades, and a person who has attended more statistical conferences than probably most of the people in the room, I want to share some ideas and advice for you. The need for improved agriculture information around the world is great. Mr. Gates mentioned that. He mentioned the 2 billion people living in smallholder land. Information is needed not just on the farms, the agriculture production unit, but also the people working on the households, living in the households. Again, 2 billion people in smallholder land, as Mr. Gates mentioned. Statistics are needed for transformation of agriculture necessary to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals. This conference provides vast information and great opportunity for interaction and exchange. Presentations in the sessions and discussions outside of the presentations provide a wonderful opportunity to advance your areas of interest, discover new areas, and to directly interact with people from all around the world, from over 100 countries. I wish to acknowledge and thank the outstanding contributions of the members of the program committee, and I look forward to talking to every one of you in this room. Unfortunately, I will not be able to attend all of the sessions, but I look forward to talking with you and working with you to develop statistics for transformation of agriculture to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mike. Now I request Shri Praveen Srivastava, Secretary, Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation, to kindly give his remarks, please.
Shri Narendra Singh Tomarji, respected Honorable Union Minister for Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, Shri Kailash Chaudhary ji, Union Minister of State for Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, Dr. Mahapatra, dignitaries on the dais, and distinguished delegates in the audience as well. A very warm welcome to you to Delhi for this International Conference on Agriculture Statistics. It's an immense privilege to be addressing you. And as you're aware, we're the largest democracy in the world. We have a teeming population. The youngest population in the world resides in India in terms of proportions. And even though agriculture contributes to about 17% of our GDP, almost 50% of our workforce is dependent on agriculture. So this is the importance that agriculture has to the Indian economy. And I believe that this conference will have a lot of insights in terms of what can be done to improve the measurement of the agriculture sector. A lot of research has taken place all over the world, and I'm proud to say that a lot of the statisticians and scientists in India have contributed globally to the development of the statistical research, and we will continue to do so. But at the same time, I would also like to tell you that we have a huge informal economy, and measuring an informal economy is a huge challenge, and that's one of the challenges that the statistical system faces. We have a decentralized economy, we have a decentralized statistical setup, and that poses a huge challenge in terms of collecting data. Whether you're a scientist or a policymaker, we all need data for decision making, and the demands on the system is increasing. Now, the demands on the system increasing means that the quest for getting more and additional data will continue to increase, but at the same time, one has to also look at the respondent burden in terms of how are you going to get the data collected. And this poses a huge challenge on the statistical system because the machinery in the state government and the central government is facing these challenges on a day-to-day basis, and we need to produce data which is of good quality, be able to take decisions on that data, and this is important that the discussion that focus on it also looks at how the data will get collected. In this process, my ministry has done a lot of work, and we are continuing to do work in collaboration with the Ministry of Agriculture. We have developed a very good system, and we will continue to improve that. And I would thank that the Sustainable Development Goal, which has been adopted by the global fraternity, all the countries, has provided an integrative platform to be able to collate all this information, because if we want to look at climate change and the impact on agriculture, the farmers and so on and so forth, we really need to look at how we can look at getting data from a non-intrusive method using big data, artificial intelligence, machine learning, whatever new contemporary techniques come in, we must adopt that so that we can get more scientific information available for policymaking. So I wish this conference all the best, and thank you for inviting me.
Thank you so much, Sri Praveen Srivastav. We have amongst us Mr. Hugo Astuto, Ambassador of the European Union of India. May I request you, sir, to kindly speak on the occasion, please?
Thank you. Thank you very much. Honorable Minister, dignitaries of the dais, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for inviting me today at this 8th ICAS. I think that the theme of the conference today is particularly timely as the United Nations undertakes to review the indicator for the Sustainable Development Goals. The European Union and India are strongly supportive of the Sustainable Development Goals, and we have played together an important role in shaping its UN Agenda 2030. We intend to continue to play a leading role together with India while we move to the implementation phase of the agenda towards poverty eradication and sustainable development for all. Several of the Sustainable Development Goals relate to agriculture and rural areas. Let me recall a few, those related to zero hunger, gender equality, clean water, sanitation, responsible production and consumption. And we at the European Union, we are committed to implement the three dimensions of the agenda. The economic, the social, and the environmental dimension shall be followed in a balanced manner. This is also an essential component, an essential dimension of our fight against climate change. It's a key priority for India. It's a key priority also for the incoming Commission of the European Union. It's encapsulated under the title Green Deal, as presented by the incoming President of the Commission, Ursula von der Leyen. And Europe has an ambitious goal. We want to be a climate-neutral continent by 2050. This is important while we prepare together for the COP25 to take place in Madrid in December. But to set out the right policy decisions, you need solid data. Statistical data are essential to monitor progress in the UN Agenda 2030, and only through high-quality statistical data can you ensure that the right strategies are in place in order to meet the challenges we all face: climate change, reducing air pollution, avoiding food crisis. So statistical capacity is crucial when it comes to sustainable development. And this is particularly true when it comes to agriculture. 60% of the world's population depends directly on agriculture for survival. And 1.1 billion people are engaged in agriculture. So farmers play a crucial role in rural economies. Global agricultural production is growing, but so is the global population, and so is the global demand for sufficient and safe food. So how do we tackle these needs and demands? This requires solid statistical data that can be analyzed in order to draw the right conclusions for policymakers. And that is why we are here today, you're all gathered today here. I'm sure that the Director General of Eurostat, Mariana Kotseva, who is here today with us, will offer interesting insights to the gathering. Eurostat, as you may know, is the institutional body behind statistics in Europe. It has a long-standing experience in data processing, and it has also started a productive collaboration with the Indian Central Statistical Office, I'm happy to say, specifically on the adoption of international SDMX standards for the exchange of statistical data. So in short, I trust that this conference will offer an important contribution to strengthening the network of statisticians in the agricultural domain, not only regionally but globally. And I wish you all a fruitful exchange of views. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Dr. Pietro Gennari, Chief Statistician, FAO, Rome, is now requested to kindly offer his remarks.
Namaste. Honorable Minister of Agriculture and Farmers' Welfare and Minister of Rural Development, Government of India, Shri Narendra Singh Tomar. Honorable Ministers of State Agriculture and Farmers' Welfare, Sri Rupola and Sri Chowdhury. Honorable Niti Ayog Member, Professor Ramesh Chand. Dr. Mohapatra, Secretary, Department of Agricultural Research and Education. Dr. Srivastava, Chief Statistician of India, Secretary, Ministry of Statistics and Project Implementation. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it's a great pleasure for me to attend this 8th International Conference on Agricultural Statistics, graciously hosted by the Government of India. For over 25 years now, FAO has actively contributed to the successful organization of these conferences that have become an event not to be missed, not just by the global community of senior agricultural statisticians, but also by the key users of agricultural statistics, including economists, analysts, and decision makers. At the outset, therefore, allow me to thank once again the Government of India for its wonderful hospitality, and the other key partners such as Eurostat, the US Department of Agriculture, the World Bank, the Asian Development Bank, the African Development Bank, and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation for their essential role in making this event a success. ladies and gentlemen, the ICAS conferences provide a unique platform for all key stakeholders to come together and discuss the current status of food and agricultural statistics around the world and define the methodological priorities for the following 3 years. The 8th conference comes at a very critical moment when countries are fully engaged in the implementation of policies and programs to attain the 2030 Agenda. Targets related to food, agriculture, and sustainable management of natural resources have a central role in the agenda, given their strong linkages with most of the other SDGs and their overall impact on all 3 dimensions of sustainability: social, economic, and environmental. As a consequence, FAO has been designated by the UN Statistical Commission as the custodian agency for 21 official SDG indicators, which monitor progress towards a wide variety of targets under Goal 2, 5, 6, 12, 14, and 15. As custodian agency, FAO is responsible for leading the methodological development of the designated indicators, building country capacity for SDG reporting, collecting national data, and making them internationally comparable for their dissemination at regional and global levels. Ladies and gentlemen, in order to achieve the agricultural-related SDGs, we need timely, relevant, and accurate data to inform evidence-based decisions around food security and nutrition, agricultural productivity, and the sustainable and efficient use of natural resources. Currently, SDG data requirements far exceed the current capacity of most national statistical systems, and internationally comparable data are not available for many key SDG indicators. If we really want to transform agriculture to achieve the SDGs, we need to leverage the 2030 Agenda to modernize the national agricultural statistical systems so that they can meet these new and ambitious data requirements. We need a data revolution which takes advantage of new technologies and non-conventional data sources and integrates them with the traditional survey instruments for producing official statistics. In line with its mandate, which is inscribed in Article 1 of its Constitution, FAO is deploying a broad range of initiatives for the provision of tailored technical assistance to countries to improve their agricultural statistics and monitor the SDGs. In particular, FAO is a key player in the 50 by 2030 initiative, which aims to establish a sustainable program of integrated agricultural surveys in 50 countries, so as to bridge the current data gaps, including for key agricultural-related SDG indicators. Despite its technical excellence, FAO alone cannot meet all the demands coming from member countries. For this reason, we are establishing strong technical and financial partnerships, not only with other UN agencies, but also with the academia, research institutions, and resource partners. In this context, FAO would like to especially acknowledge the long-standing commitment and contribution of the Bill & Melinda Gates Foundation to FAO's statistical work. Over the last 10 years, the Bill & Melinda Gates Foundation has been a key partner for FAO in the global strategy to improve agricultural statistics, in the AMIS initiative, in the Voices of the Hungry project, and the MAFA project, just to name a few, and now in the 50 by 2030 initiative. Our common agenda includes setting new global methods and standards, promoting IT innovations, integrating new data sources with the objective to reduce the cost of data collection and, at the same time, to improve the accessibility and interoperability of existing data. Ladies and gentlemen, another important partnership that is currently gaining momentum is with the government of India. India has always been a center of excellence in statistics, as we have already heard from my previous speakers, in particular in agricultural statistics. Most of the statistical methods still used nowadays in most countries around the world have been developed in India more than 50 years ago. As a result, FAO has a long history of collaboration in statistics with our host country. Within this context, FAO is currently working in close collaboration with the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation to strengthen India's capacity to monitor progress toward the SDGs, also by trying to harmonize the national and the global indicator frameworks. Ladies and gentlemen, the agenda of this 8th ICAS conference is comprehensive enough to cover the many topics mentioned above, as well as other recent methodological and technological innovations in the field of agricultural statistics. It spans over all key statistical domains, addressing relevant methodologies, technologies, processes, and implementation issues. FAO is very pleased to have contributed to design such a rich agenda in collaboration with other leading national, regional, and international organizations. With over 200 international participants from over 100 countries present in the conference, and many representatives of regional and international organizations, I'm confident that this 8th conference will not only help countries in identifying best practices to be replicated in their own national context, but will also set the strategic directions for the future work of the international community of agricultural statisticians. I wish you all productive and fruitful deliberations. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I now invite Dr. Ramesh Chand, member Niti Aayog, to kindly share his thoughts with all of us, please.
Honorable Union Minister of Agriculture and Minister of Rural Development, Government of India, Minister of State for Agriculture, Shri Kailash Chaudhary ji, Chair Organizing Committee of International Congress on Agriculture Statistics, Dr. Trilochan Mahapatra, dignitaries on dais, distinguished, very distinguished, in fact, participants, excellencies, delegates, and my dear students. First of all, I would like to appreciate the International Statistical Institute Committee on Agriculture Statistics for choosing New Delhi and India for organizing this important conference. I feel developing country like India needs special attention of statisticians to raise the level of statistics and our national statistical systems to meet the current needs and also to harness vast opportunities which are unfolding in the discipline of agriculture statistics. During last couple of decades, a big gap has arisen between developed and developing countries in terms of availability of statistical data, indicators, quality, and statistical application in almost all fields. It is more glaring in agriculture, where real-time data on most of the variables is not available. I can cite numerous instances to substantiate this. For instance, we often talk of food waste, but there is no official estimate of how much food production is wasted in developing countries. Simple land use statistics are available with a time gap of 4 to 5 years. Same is the case of data on irrigation. How much produce farmer retain and how much produce he sell in the market are only guess estimates. One of the reasons for this considerable time gap in availability of data and quality of data is that developing countries still depend on manual data reporting by revenue officials. We have made so much advance in remote sensing, satellite imaging, and data, but their use in agriculture data is still very, very low. I feel the conference like this will attract attention to the use of modern technology in data collection and statistical system for timely, reliable, objective, and high-quality data. Coming to India, as I feel most of you know that India has produced some globally very reputed statistician. Dr. Mahapatra mentioned 3 names, Dr. Mahlanovis, Dr. P.B. Squathme, and Dr. C.R. Rao, but I know there are many more. I feel it was due to these legendary personalities that India could set up strong statistical system and established great institutions like Indian Statistical Institutes and IASRI. But that is now thing of the past. I feel we could not keep pace with the progress in agriculture statistics in developed country, and today many of our statistics are behind the time. I hope this conference will sensitize decision makers and leaders in agriculture statistics in India in particular and developing countries in general about the need to strengthen capacity in agriculture statistics in these countries. As you know better than me, statistics has come of an age. From a sporting discipline for econometrician, biometrician, and other measurement sciences, statistics is now acquiring status of solution-providing discipline by itself. Progress in computer science, information technology, data science, artificial intelligence, machine learning are showing great promise for decision-making and problem-solving. You need not be a plant pathologist to identify and diagnose disease in a plant. A computer supported with AI can do this job much more fast and with much more accuracy than a scientist. We need not wait for results of costly crop cutting experiments to estimate yield and production. In a few years, we can expect NDVI to give us more accurate estimate of yield and save a lot of cost. These developments are transforming the science of statistics and the world. They all have much in common with statistics and require statistical methods. Looking at these, I feel a data revolution has already begun, and statistics will play a significant role in it. While many other professions fear threat to their future when machine will start doing their job, this is opening new doors for statistics and statistician as a career of the future. These changes and new development in technology of science are shifting scale in favor of statistics by creating opportunity for statistician to become leader rather than service provider in agriculture science, genomics, bioinformatics, decision analysis, and even my own discipline of economic policy making. Humanity remembers agriculture scientists for green revolution, white revolution, blue revolution, and such like achievement. I strongly feel now is the opportunity for agriculture statistics to make similar or even higher contribution through data revolution. I wish and hope you will make best of this opportunity. To conclude, I would like to take you on a lighter side because we have become very serious. Long back, people used to make fun of statistics. Many of you must have heard the famous stare. Statistics are like a drunk uses the lamp post, less for the light and more for the sport. I feel that is past and passé. Now it is something like this which I composed. Statistics are like protein in the food wealth, less for the taste and more for the health. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ramesh Chandra. The interpretation facility is also available. Those who need it, kindly put on the headphones, please, and select the channel. इसके पहले कि मैं माननीय राज्य मंत्री ऑनरेबल मिनिस्टर ऑफ स्टेट फॉर एग्रीकल्चर एंड फार्मर्स वेलफेयर श्री कैलाश चौधरी जी को यहाँ पर आमंत्रित करूँ, उनके बारे में थोड़ा सा इंट्रोडक्शन ज़रूर देना चाहूँगी। आप दुनिया की सबसे बड़ी कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी बाड़मेर और जैसलमेर से आप हैं। ये आपकी कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी है जो दुनिया की सबसे बड़ी कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी है, और आप भारत के जितने भी युवा मंत्री हैं उनमें से एक हैं। 2-3 युवा मंत्री हैं, उनमें से आप सबसे युवा मंत्रियों में से एक हैं। आप खुद एक किसान हैं, ज़मीन से जुड़े हुए हैं, और आपने किसानों के लिए भरसक आपने उनके उत्थान के लिए कार्य किया है। हमारा निवेदन है माननीय श्री कैलाश चौधरी जी, ऑनरेबल मिनिस्टर ऑफ स्टेट फॉर एग्रीकल्चर एंड फार्मर्स वेलफेयर, कि कृपया हम सबको संबोधित करें, हम सबको अपनी शुभकामनाएं दें।
नमस्कार। मंच पर विराजमान हमारे भारत सरकार के मंत्री और हमारे मुख्य अतिथि और हमारे किसानों के नेता नरेंद्र सिंह जी तोमर साहब, और हमारे बीच में विराजमान सभी मंच पर बैठे अतिथिगण और सामने विराजमान सभी देवियों और सज्जनों और पत्रकार बंधुओं, आज हम सभी एक महत्वपूर्ण विषय के ऊपर 4 दिन की सेमिनार के लिए यहाँ पर इकट्ठे हुए और इसका उद्घाटन सत्र चल रहा है। इस अवसर पर मैं आप सबको बहुत बहुत स्वागत करता हूँ, और इस अंतर्राष्ट्रीय सम्मेलन के अंदर हम सब इकट्ठे हुए हैं, और ये 8वां अंतर्राष्ट्रीय सम्मेलन है, और जिसके अंदर सांख्यिकी के क्षेत्र में काम करने वाले हम सभी एक्सपर्ट आज यहाँ पर इकट्ठे हुए हैं। और निश्चित रूप से भारत सरकार के इस कृषि मंत्रालय के द्वारा ये कृषि के क्षेत्र में, सांख्यिकी के क्षेत्र में के द्वारा ये आयोजित इस कार्यक्रम में मैं आपको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूँ। और इससे पहले मुझसे पूर्व वक्ताओं ने सांख्यिकी के क्षेत्र में बात की, कृषि के क्षेत्र में भी बात की, और जिस तरह से भौगोलिक जलवायु परिवर्तन के ऊपर भी चर्चा हुई, और हम सब आने वाले समय के लिए, किसानों के लिए क्या करें, इसके ऊपर हम चिंतित भी हैं। और किसी भी राष्ट्र की आर्थिक स्थिति के लिए, अगर मजबूती के लिए सबसे ज़्यादा किसी का योगदान होता है, तो मैं सोचता हूँ कि लगभग विश्व के प्रत्येक देश के अंदर कृषि का बहुत बड़ा योगदान है। और कृषि के क्षेत्र में आज हम सब यहाँ पर अपने यहाँ पर सांख्यिकी के क्षेत्र में हम काम करने वाले सब यहाँ पर इकट्ठे हुए हैं। इस सम्मेलन में कृषि सांख्यिकी का एक मुझे यह बताते हुए हर्ष हो रहा है कि भारत में एक सुपरिभाषित कृषि सांख्यिकी प्रणाली है जो संभवतः विश्व में सबसे विकसित एवं कुशल प्रणाली है। भारत देश के कृषि आंकड़ों के संग्रहण की एक सुस्थापित प्रणाली मौजूद है। मुझे उपयोग में आंकड़े 1884-85 से भारत के अंदर उपलब्ध हैं। वास्तव में इन आंकड़ों का दायरा इत्यादि समय के बदलाव के दौर से गुजर रहा है। कुल भौगोलिक क्षेत्र में लगभग 93% भाग के लिए पूर्व भूमि उपयोग के आंकड़े लिए गए हैं। भारत सांख्यिकी विज्ञान के एक वैश्विक लीडर रहा है। भारत जैसे महान सांख्यिकी का देश रहा है। सांख्यिकी एक महत्वपूर्ण विषय है और गतिविधियों के सभी क्षेत्रों में सहजीवन है। सांख्यिकी नीति नियोजित लक्ष्यों की निगरानी एवं मूल्यांकन के साथ साथ अनुसंधानिक प्रगति के लिए वैज्ञानिक प्रमाण तैयार करने के में मदद करती है। आज भारत सरकार ने कृषि के क्षेत्र के अंदर कई योजनाओं को प्रारंभ किया है, जिसके अंदर हम भविष्य में किसानों की किस तरह से हम इनकम बढ़ा सकें, और ऐसे कई कार्यक्रमों का आयोजन किया है जिसके अंदर हम सरकार के माध्यम से किसानों के लिए कुछ करें। इसी क्षेत्र में किसानों के लिए किसानों की डबल इनकम कैसे हो, तो इसके लिए हमने डबलिंग फार्मर इनकम, किसानों की आय दुगनी करना, फसल बीमा योजना लागू करना, साथ ही किसानों के लिए पेंशन योजना और सोइल हेल्थ कार्ड जैसे कई ऐसे किसानों के हित में निर्णय लिए गए, और जिसमें किसानों के लिए किसान सम्मान निधि के तौर पर भी हमने किसानों को सहायता देने का काम किया है। और एफपीओ जो हमारे देश के प्रधानमंत्री माननीय नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने किसानों की इनकम बढ़ाने के लिए फार्मर प्रोड्यूसर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन 10,000 बनाए जाएंगे, जिससे कि किसानों की आमदनी आने वाले समय में बढ़ेगी। और इस सब के अंदर सबसे ज़्यादा भूमिका है तो वो सांख्यिकी की है, और सांख्यिकी के क्षेत्र में भारतीय कृषि अनुसंधान परिषद और भारतीय कृषि सांख्यिकी अनुसंधान संस्थान कृषि एवं कृषक सांख्यिकी के क्षेत्र में प्रशंसनीय रूप से शोध कार्य कर रहा है। भारतीय कृषि सांख्यिकी अनुसंधान संस्थान ने देश के एग्रीकल्चर रिसर्च और पॉलिसी प्लानिंग हेतु कृषि आंकड़े प्राप्त करने के लिए सांख्यिकी पद्धति को विकसित किया है। इस संस्थान ने देश के विभिन्न मंत्रालयों के साथ मिलकर कार्य कर रहा है, और इस समय जैसा कि हमारे आज इस सांख्यिकी के विषय के अंदर हम सभी एक्सपर्ट यहाँ पर इकट्ठे हुए हैं, निश्चित रूप से मैं मानता हूँ कि आने वाले समय में किसानों के लिए ये का सम्मेलन वरदानकारी साबित होगा, क्योंकि आज अगर किसान के लिए अगर हम, क्योंकि ये कृषि की सांख्यिकी है के विषय पर हम बात कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि किसान एक ऐसा है कि किसान वास्तव में गरीब होता है, और उसके ऊपर अगर जिस देश की सरकार होती है, और उस किसान के लिए हमें किसान को कुछ करके दिखाना है, क्योंकि किसान की परिभाषा जिस तरह से कहते हैं कि किसान बहुत ही गरीब होता है, और उस गरीबी रेखा से उसको ऊपर उठाने के लिए हम जिस तरह से काम करते हैं, क्योंकि मैंने भी जीवन के अंदर कृषि को नज़दीक से देखा और कृषि स्वयं ने की है, और मुझे पता है कि गांव के अंदर जब किसान से बात करते हैं तो उस किसान का दर्द एक होता है कि हमारे लिए नई तकनीकी आए और हमें उसकी जानकारी हो, और उसके लिए ये जानकारी हम किस तरह से वहाँ तक पहुँचें, इसको लेकर हमारी सरकार ने इस कार्य के ऊपर महत्व दिया है। और हमारी सरकार ने ये भी सोचा है आने वाले समय के अंदर, और हमारे मंत्री महोदय जी हर समय किसानों की चिंता करते हैं, और किसान के लिए हम किस तरह से किसान की इनकम बढ़ाएं, तो उसके लेके किसान की महत्वपूर्ण 4 विषय पर हम बात करें तो अगर किसान की एक तो उन्नत किस्म का बीज मिले, और साथ ही उसको किसान को उसकी कम लागत के ऊपर खेती हो, और उसकी मार्केट किस तरह से अवेलेबल हो, तो इस तरह से किसानों के लिए हमारे मंत्री महोदय जी ने प्रधानमंत्री जी का जो विजन है उसको डबल इनकम करने का लक्ष्य लिया है, तो उसको पूरा करने के लिए हमारी सरकार काम कर रही है। और निश्चित रूप से इस काम के अंदर जो सांख्यिकी विभाग का बहुत बड़ा महत्व है, और उस विभाग के माध्यम से आने वाले समय के अंदर हम किस तरह से जो पूर्व में हमारे आंकड़े हैं उनके आधार पर हम नई समय की नई आंकड़े और नया जो डेटा है उसके आधार पर हम किस तरह से आगे किसानों के हित के निर्णय ले सकें। तो ऐसा सोचते हुए आज का ये सेमिनार है जो आने वाले 4 दिन तक लगातार चलने वाला है। तो इस अवसर पर मैं इस सम्मेलन में उपस्थित कृषि विभाग के द्वारा और जो हमारे सांख्यिकी अनुसंधान संस्थान के सहयोग से आयोजित इस कार्यक्रम में मैं आप सबका बहुत बहुत स्वागत और अभिनंदन करता हूं, और पुनः आप सबको इस कार्यक्रम में भाग लेने के लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद और साधुवाद देता हूं। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। जय हिंद, जय भारत।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद माननीय आपका। अब हम विनम्र निवेदन करते हैं माननीय कृषि एवं किसान कल्याण मंत्री ग्रामीण विकास एवं पंचायती राज मंत्री श्री नरेंद्र सिंह तोमर जी से कि कृपया एक स्मारिका का विमोचन अपने कर कमलों द्वारा करें। ऑनरेबल श्री नरेंद्र सिंह तोमर जी is requested to release a souvenir which has all the details regarding the conference. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद माननीय आपका एंड ऑल द डिग्निटरीज। गांव, कृषि तथा किसान भारत की आत्मा है और इस महत्वपूर्ण मंत्रालय की जिम्मेदारी ये हम सबका और हम भारतीयों का सौभाग्य है कि इसकी जिम्मेदारी माननीय श्री नरेंद्र सिंह तोमर जी जैसे अत्यंत कर्मठ व्यक्तित्व को सौंपी गई है। माननीय आपके बारे में मैं कुछ बोलना चाह रही थी लेकिन आप वहाँ पर आ गए हैं तो मैं अब विनम्र निवेदन करती हूँ माननीय मंत्री श्री नरेंद्र सिंह तोमर जी से कृपया हम सबका मार्गदर्शन करें।
आज के इस महत्वपूर्ण अवसर पर हम सबके मध्य विराजमान भारत सरकार के कृषि एवं किसान कल्याण मंत्रालय के राज्य मंत्री आदरणीय कैलाश चौधरी साहब, आदरणीय श्री रमेश चंद जी, आदरणीय डॉक्टर महापात्रा जी, आदरणीय डॉक्टर माइकल जी, आदरणीय प्रवीण श्रीवास्तव जी, आदरणीय योगो स्टोडी जी, पूर्वी मेहता जी, पित्रिया जीनरी जी और इस अवसर पर उपस्थित सांख्यिकी के क्षेत्र में काम कर रहे पूरी दुनिया से आए सभी विद्वज्जन, विद्यार्थियों और उपस्थित सज्जनों, मुझे बहुत प्रसन्नता है कि अंतर्राष्ट्रीय सांख्यिकी सम्मेलन भारत में आयोजित हो रहा है और यह कार्यक्रम करने का भारत को अवसर मिला, यह निश्चित रूप से हम सबके लिए प्रसन्नता और गौरव की बात है। इस अवसर पर कृषि सांख्यिकी के क्षेत्र में दुनिया भर से आए सभी विद्वानों का मैं अपने मंत्रालय की ओर से हृदय से बहुत बहुत स्वागत करता हूं, बहुत बहुत इस मौके पर अभिनंदन करता हूं। मुझे पूरा विश्वास है कि जो लोग भारत से के बाहर से इस कार्यक्रम में भाग लेने के लिए आए हैं, उनको आने वाले 3 दिनों में भारत की सांख्यिकी विधा को भी अवगत होने का अवसर मिलेगा। भारत की सांस्कृतिक विरासत, भारत की परंपराएं और भारत में अपनेपन का अनुभव निश्चित रूप से उन सब लोगों को इस मौके पर होगा। और जब ये कॉन्फ्रेंस पूरी होगी तब भारत के अच्छे अनुभव लेकर आप जब लौटेंगे तो निश्चित रूप से मुझे विश्वास है कि आपकी प्रसन्नता का पारावार नहीं होगा। मुझे इस बात की भी खुशी है कि इस सम्मेलन में जो प्रमुख रूप से विमर्श होने वाला है वह विषय भारत के लिए नहीं, समूची दुनिया के लिए महत्वपूर्ण है। सतत विकास के लक्ष्यों की प्राप्ति में कृषि परिवर्तन के लिए सांख्यिकी, इसका अपना महत्व है और इसलिए इस विषय पर जब आने वाले 3 दिन में विमर्श होगा तो निश्चित रूप से एक दूसरे को जानने का भी अवसर मिलेगा, एक दूसरे से सीखने का भी अवसर मिलेगा और जो निष्कर्ष आएंगे वो सारी दुनिया के लिए बहुत ही गुणकारी होंगे, अनुसरण करने वाले होंगे और उसका फायदा आने वाले समय में कृषि क्षेत्र के परिवर्तन में होएगा। सांख्यिकी के क्षेत्र में भारत पहले से ही काफ़ी संपन्न और समृद्ध रहा है। पुरातन काल में भी अगर हम देखेंगे तो चाहे वो वैदिक काल हो, चाहे वो महाभारत काल हो, सभी कालों में गणना का बड़ा महत्व था और हमारे यहाँ गणना बहुत समृद्ध थी। सांख्यिकी की गूंज पुरातन ग्रंथों में और ऐतिहासिक लेखन कार्यों में भी देखी जा सकती है। भारत में पुराने ऋषि और मुनियों की इतनी समृद्ध स्थिति थी कि आने वाले कल में हम चंद्रमा और सूर्य की गणना करते करते समय निकलेगा, लेकिन उन्होंने जो वर्षों पूर्व गणना करके बताया है वही निश्चित रूप से हम सबके लिए आने वाले कल में मार्गदर्शन करने वाला रहेगा। मैं महाभारत के वन पर्व आख्यान से नल दमयंती की एक कथा का उल्लेख करना चाहता हूँ। नल और भंगासुरी एक रथ पर सवार होकर वन से जा रहे थे। भंगासुरी ने नल से कहा, क्या आप गिन सकते हैं कि जमीन पर कितनी पत्तियां और फल गिरे हैं? मैं बता सकती हूं कि वृक्ष की 2 मजबूत शाखाओं पर कितने फल और पत्तियां हैं। नल ने थोड़ा देखा और देखने के बाद नल ने कहा कि 101 पत्तियां नीचे गिरी हुई हैं और 1 फल गिरा है। तब भंगासुरी ने कहा, वृक्ष की 2 शाखाओं पर 2095 फल और 5 करोड़ पत्तियां हैं। नल ने रात भर पत्तियों और फलों को गिना और वह हैरान हो गया कि भंगासुरी ने सही संख्या को कैसे गिना। और भंगासुरी ने फिर उसे बताया, मुझे पासों अर्थात डाइस का और विशेष रूप से संख्याओं के विज्ञान के साथ गणना करने का ज्ञान है, इसलिए मैं गणना करने में कुशल हूँ। वास्तव में सर्वे सैंपलिंग का जो प्रयोग है उसकी संभावनाओं का आकलन करने में यह तकनीक निश्चित रूप से बहुत ही कारगर है। 433 और 357 ईसा पूर्व के दौरान संभावनाओं के सिद्धांत को भारतीय जैन दर्शन के रूप में मान्यता दी गई है। जैसा कि स्यादवाद पर भद्रबाहु की रचनाओं में या एसेसरन ऑफ पॉसिबिलिटीज से स्पष्ट है, लंज त्र का अर्थ हो सकता है बदा अर्थात अवधारणा। यह इस प्रकार की विधाएं हैं जो पुराने कालखंड में विकसित हुई लेकिन आज भी पूरी तरह प्रासंगिक हैं। इसी प्रकार से अगर देखेंगे तो उन्होंने एक उदाहरण से स्पष्ट किया कि एक सिक्का उछालो और इंद्रिय अंगों का शारीरिक रूप से अध्ययन करो तो उसे संभावनाओं के सिद्धांत अर्थात प्रोबेबिलिटी थ्योरी कंसेप्ट से जोड़ा है, तो उससे भी ये मार्ग निश्चित रूप से प्रदत्त होता है। इसी प्रकार से अगर ईसा पूर्व चंद्रगुप्त मौर्य के शासन को भी हम लोग देखेंगे तो उस समय कौटिल्य ने अर्थशास्त्र लिखा। इस ग्रंथ से भी एक स्पष्ट प्रमाण मिला कि प्रशासनिक अभिलेख या आधिकारिक सांख्यिकी की उत्पत्ति उस युग में हुई। कौटिल्य के अर्थशास्त्र में यह विस्तृत रूप से वर्णन किया गया है कि आंकड़ों को किस प्रकार संग्रहित और रिकॉर्ड किया जाना चाहिए। कौटिल्य ने कहा, एक ग्रामीण लेखाकार गोपा लोगों से संबंधित हर प्रकार के रिकॉर्ड रखता था, जिनमें भूमि उपयोग, कृषि उत्पाद आदि से संबंधित रिकॉर्ड थे। वह इस बात का भी निर्धारण करता था कि कितनी राशि कर के रूप में उगाई जानी है। यही समय था जब पहली बार उस युग में जनगणना करवाई गई थी। सांख्यिकी के क्षेत्र में कुछ घटनाक्रम इस प्रकार भी हैं। विभिन्न विषयगत क्षेत्रों पर सांख्यिकी से संबंधित सूचना को संग्रहित करने हेतु विधियां विकसित करने के लिए सांख्यिकी समिति का गठन 1862 में हुआ। इस समिति के गठन के फलस्वरूप सन 1868 में स्टैटिस्टिकल एब्स्ट्रैक्ट का प्रकाशन किया गया। भारत में अकाल आयोग की सिफारिशों के आधार पर कृषि सांख्यिकी के संग्रहण के लिए विभिन्न प्रांतों में सन 1881 में कृषि विभाग खोले गए, जबकि प्रांतों से कृषि सांख्यिकी के संग्रहण में समन्वय कार्य की जिम्मेवारी कृषि विभाग को सौंपी गई। कृषि सांख्यिकी के क्षेत्र में पहला प्रकाशन 1886 में प्रकाशित किया गया। अप्रैल 1914 में राष्ट्रीय स्तर पर एक अलग सांख्यिकी निदेशालय की स्थापना की गई। सन 1943 में बंगाल में अकाल पड़ जाने के कारण ऐसी आवश्यकता महसूस की गई कि नीति निर्धारण के लिए फसलों के उत्पादन के विश्वसनीय आकलन किए जाएं। इसके परिणाम स्वरूप फसलों की पैदावार और आकलन के लिए बड़े पैमाने पर सर्वेक्षण किए जाने लगे। 1940 के दशक में के उत्तरार्ध में सैंपलिंग और सर्वे डिजाइन में प्रोफेसर पीसी महालेनोविस, पीवी सुखात्मे एवं बीजी पानसे जैसे विद्वानों द्वारा खेती योग्य भूखंडों व खेतों के भीतर छोटे उप भूखंडों के नमूने के आधार पर फसल की पैदावार के आकलन के लिए भारत में फसल कटाई विधि विकसित की गई। फसल कटाई विधि को फसल के उत्पादन का आकलन करने के लिए संयुक्त राष्ट्र के खाद्य और कृषि संगठन FAO की सिफारिशों के अनुसार एक मानक विधि के रूप में शीघ्र ही अपना लिया गया। तब से फसल कटाई विधि को फसल की पैदावार के आकलन के लिए एक विश्वसनीय और प्रभावी विधि के रूप में आमतौर पर जाना जाता है। इस विधि को कई अफ्रीकी एवं लैटिन अमेरिका के देशों द्वारा बड़े पैमाने पर अपनाया जा रहा है। प्रोफेसर पीसी महालेनोविस, जिन्होंने सैद्धांतिक और व्यावसायिक सांख्यिकी दोनों क्षेत्रों में एक अग्रदूत के रूप में जाना जाता है, को भारत सरकार की कैबिनेट में जनवरी 1949 में प्रथम सांख्यिकी सलाहकार के रूप में नियुक्त किया गया था। ये स्वतंत्र भारत की सांख्यिकी प्रणाली के निर्माता थे। प्रोफेसर पीवी सुखात्मे, जो भारतीय कृषि अनुसंधान परिषद के सांख्यिकी सलाहकार थे, को कृषि सांख्यिकी अनुशासन विकसित करने की जिम्मेवारी सौंपी गई। प्रोफेसर सुखात्मे को सुखात्मे मार्गेन हाइपोथेसिस के लिए पोषण क्षेत्र विकसित किए गए, जो उल्लेखनीय कार्य का भी श्रेय उन्हें जाता है। सितंबर 19 में से सितंबर 20 की अवधि में एक भारतीय सांख्यिकीविद प्रोफेसर CR राव की जन्म शताब्दी वर्ष के रूप में मनाया जा रहा है। प्रोफेसर राव को सांख्यिकी विज्ञान तथा समस्त अन्य विज्ञानों में सांख्यिकी के नमूनेसी प्रयोगों के उन्नयन की दिशा में एक यादगार योगदानों का कारण सर R.A. फिशर युग के उपरांत आधुनिकी सांख्यिकी का जनक कहा जाता है। प्रोफेसर राव की दुनिया भर में प्रशंसा की जाती है, उन्हें वैश्विक रूप से सम्मानित किया गया है। विज्ञान और अभियांत्रिकी सांख्यिकी में उत्कृष्ट योगदान देने के लिए उन्हें भारत के दूसरे सबसे बड़े नागरिक पुरस्कार पद्म विभूषण से भी सम्मानित किया गया है। प्रोफेसर राव ने एक बार कहा था, यदि किसी समस्या का समाधान करना है तो विशेषज्ञों की समिति गठित करने के बजाय सांख्यिकी सलाह ली जाए। सांख्यिकी कुछ बुद्धिमान लोगों की सामूहिक सलाह के बजाय ज़्यादा योगदान दे सकती है। सांख्यिकी कृषि अनुसंधान में कृषि सांख्यिकी महत्ता को समझते हुए कृषि अनुसंधान परिषद सन 1930 में एक सांख्यिकी अनुभाग की स्थापना की गई थी, ताकि प्रशिक्षित मानव संसाधन का विकास किया जा सके और राज्य की कृषि एवं संबंध विज्ञान विभागों को अपने परीक्षणों की प्लानिंग एवं डिजाइनिंग, परीक्षण डाटा के विश्लेषण के परिणामों की व्याख्या करने, परिषद द्वारा वित्त पोषित योजनाओं के तकनीकी कार्यक्रमों को रूपरेखा देने में सलाह देने के लिए सशक्त बनाया जा सके। सांख्यिकी अनुभाग के अनुसंधान गतिविधियों को तब एक नई ऊंचाई मिली जब सांख्यिकी सलाहकार के रूप में डॉक्टर PV सुखात्मे की नियुक्ति हुई। तत्पश्चात सन 1959 में कृषि सांख्यिकी अनुसंधान संस्थान IARS की स्थापना की गई, जिसका बाद में नाम बदलकर भारतीय कृषि सांख्यिकी अनुसंधान संस्थान रखा गया और इस प्रकार कृषि सांख्यिकी की भूमिका को एक पूर्ण विषय का रूप प्राप्त हुआ। यह बहुत ही गर्व की बात है। IASRI कृषि सांख्यिकी के क्षेत्र में एक अद्वितीय संस्थान है। यह उल्लेखनीय है कि भारतीय विज्ञान अकादमी के तत्कालीन अध्यक्ष नोबेल पुरस्कार विजेता CV रमन ने 1945 में यह सलाह दी कि अब समय आ गया है कृषि के क्षेत्र में कार्यरत सांख्यिकी रूप से योगदान देने वाले लोगों को स्वयं की समस्याओं पर विचार विमर्श करने हेतु एक दूसरे के साथ घनिष्ठता के साथ पेश आना चाहिए। तदनुसार भारतीय कृषि सांख्यिकी सोसाइटी की दिनांक 3 जनवरी 1947 को स्थापना की गई, जिसके संस्थापक अध्यक्ष तत्कालीन केंद्रीय कृषि मंत्री डॉक्टर राजेंद्र प्रसाद जी थे। डॉक्टर राजेंद्र प्रसाद जी सन 1962 में भारत के राष्ट्रपति बनने के बाद सोसाइटी के अध्यक्ष के रूप में भी कार्य करते रहे। सोसाइटी के तत्वाधान के तहत कृषि सांख्यिकीविद, कृषि पशुपालन, वानिकी तथा मत्स्यिकी और जैव सूचना विज्ञान एवं कंप्यूटर विज्ञान के क्षेत्र में सांख्यिकी के संवर्धन और अनुप्रयोग के लिए हर वर्ष बैठकें करते हैं। प्रोफेसर PC महालनोबिस ने दिनांक 17 दिसंबर 1931 में कोलकाता में भारतीय सांख्यिकी संस्थान की स्थापना की, जो प्राकृतिक और सामाजिक विज्ञानों में सांख्यिकी के अनुसंधान एवं शिक्षण और उसके अनुप्रयोग के लिए समर्पित एक विशिष्ट संस्थान है। इस संस्थान को सन 1959 में भारत की संसद के एक अधिनियम द्वारा राष्ट्रीय महत्ता के संस्थान का दर्जा दिया गया। ISI का मुख्यालय कोलकाता में स्थित है और दिल्ली, बेंगलोर, चेन्नई तथा तेजपुर में इसके 4 केंद्र हैं। सन 1964 तक IASRI और ISI दोनों संयुक्त रूप से स्नातकोत्तर कार्यक्रम चलाया करते थे। ये दोनों संस्थान राष्ट्रीय सांख्यिकी प्रणाली को मजबूत प्रणालीगत सहायता प्रदान करते हैं। भारत सरकार ने 1949 में एक केंद्रीय सांख्यिकी एकक की स्थापना की, जिसे बाद में केंद्रीय सांख्यिकी संगठन के रूप में परिवर्तित किया गया और उसे सांख्यिकी विभाग के तहत लाया गया। यह वर्तमान में सांख्यिकी और कार्यक्रम कार्यान्वयन मंत्रालय के राष्ट्रीय सांख्यिकी कार्यालय का प्रतिनिधित्व करता है। भारत वर्ष 2007 से लगातार राष्ट्रीय सांख्यिकी दिवस मनाता आ रहा है, यानी संयुक्त राष्ट्र द्वारा 2010 में विश्व सांख्यिकी दिवस मनाए जाने की शुरुआत के पहले से है। भारत में लोगों के लिए अनाज की कमी थी और बंगाल के अकाल की यादें लोगों के दिमाग में तरोताज़ा थीं, लेकिन हरित क्रांति, जो कि एक व्यापक आंदोलन था, संयुक्त टीम कार्य का एक ऐसा अनुपम मॉडल साबित हुआ जिसने सन 1970 के दशक में भुखमरी की स्थिति से देश का कायाकल्प कर अनाज के मामले में उसे न केवल आत्मनिर्भर बना दिया, बल्कि देश में अनाज की अधिकता होने लगी, जिसके कारण देश में अनाज का निर्यात भी होने लगा। इस क्रांति की विशेषता थी कि इसमें प्रौद्योगिकीविदों, उपयुक्त प्रौद्योगिकी हस्तांतरण, किसानों, नीति निर्माताओं तथा राजनीतिक इच्छा शक्ति का समावेश था। सचमुच भारत के लिए विश्व में एक बहुत बड़ी उपलब्धि थी। परीक्षण डिजाइनों ने परीक्षणों के अन्वेषण के फलस्वरूप किस्में तथा कृषि विधियां विकसित करने, किस्मों को उच्च फसल उत्पादन में परिवर्तित करने, प्रौद्योगिकी का उपयोग करने एवं उसकी खोज करने तथा ऐसी स्थितियों को पहचान करने में सहायता की जिससे कृषि क्षेत्र में उत्पादन बढ़ाने में अच्छे परिणाम प्राप्त हुए। इस संदर्भ में IAS RI ने उच्च उपज वाली किस्मों को अपनाए जाने से जुड़ी बाधाओं को पहचान करने तथा हरित क्रांति के प्रभाव का मूल्यांकन करने के लिए उपयुक्त नमूना प्रणाली भी विकसित की। रोजगार और राष्ट्रीय आय में योगदान के आधार पर भारत मुख्य रूप से एक कृषि प्रधान देश है, अतः योजनाकारों, प्रशासकों, नीति निर्माताओं और शोधार्थियों को विश्वसनीय एवं समयबद्ध फसल आकलनों की उपलब्धता करवाया जाना काफ़ी महत्वपूर्ण होता है। सरकार फसलों के मूल्य निर्धारण, प्रसंस्करण, क्रय, भंडारण, परिवहन, विपणन, निर्यात, आयात, सार्वजनिक वितरण जैसे अनेक नीतिगत तथा अन्य निवेश योजनाओं जैसे निर्णय लेने के लिए इस प्रकार के डाटा पर आश्रित रहती है। फसलों के क्षेत्र, उपज और उत्पादन के वार्षिक आकलन सृजित करने में प्रणाली भारत में एक शताब्दी से भी पुरानी है। अतः समयबद्ध एवं विश्वसनीय कृषि उत्पाद से संबंधित सांख्यिकी के सृजन के लिए अपनाई जाने वाली कार्य पद्धतियाँ और निरंतर मूल्यांकन किया जाना बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण और अनिवार्य है। भारत के पास एक सुव्यवस्थित कृषि सांख्यिकी प्रणाली है जो कदाचित पूरी दुनिया में सबसे अधिक विकसित और प्रभावकारी प्रणाली है। हमारे देश में कृषि सांख्यिकी के संग्रहण का भी एक सुव्यवस्थित प्रणाली मौजूद है। भूमि उपयोग से संबंधित सांख्यिकी सन 1884-85 से उपलब्ध है। यह सही है, गत वर्षों के दौरान इस सांख्यिकी के स्वरूप आदि में बदलाव आया है। कुल भौगोलिक क्षेत्रफल के लगभग 93% क्षेत्रफल के लिए पूर्ण भूमि उपयोग से संबंधित सांख्यिकी रिपोर्ट की गई है। भूमि उपयोग से संबंधित सांख्यिकी के संग्रहण के लिए अपनाई जाने वाली समान विधि द्वारा विभिन्न स्रोतों से सिंचित क्षेत्रफल से संबंधित डाटा उक्त विभिन्न स्रोतों से सिंचित फसलों के सकल एवं शुद्ध क्षेत्रफल से संबंधित डाटा को लगभग सभी राज्यों से संग्रहित किया जाता है। गत वर्षों के दौरान विभिन्न पद्धतियों को राष्ट्रीय और क्षेत्रीय स्तर पर विकसित, अद्यतन और कार्यान्वित किया गया है। इन पद्धतियों में कुछ इस प्रकार हैं: फसल की उपज के आकलन के लिए फसल कटाई प्रशिक्षण, मिश्रित फसलीकरण एवं अंतर फसलीकरण के तहत फसल उपज आकलन, बागवानी फसलों का क्षेत्रफल और उत्पादन, समुद्री मत्स्यन और अंतर्देशीय स्रोतों दोनों से मछली पकड़ का आकलन, फसलों के उत्पादन, तथा पशुधन उत्पादों की लागत का आकलन, फसल कटाई से पहले पूर्वानुमान, फसल कटाई पर उत्पादन की मात्रा का आकलन और प्रमुख फसलों जिनसों की फसल की कटाई के बाद हानियों का आकलन। अन्य सांख्यिकी विकास उपलब्धियों में प्रत्येक 5 वर्षों में कृषि, पशुधन और समुद्री मत्स्य गणना के लिए पद्धतियां शामिल हैं। इन पद्धतियों को एशिया और अफ्रीका में कई देशों के बीच साझा किया जा रहा है। भारत 1.33 अरब आबादी के साथ एक कृषि प्रधान देश है, जहां किसानों के रूप में उसकी 60% आबादी और उसके 70% ग्रामीण परिवार अपनी आजीविका के लिए अभी भी मुख्य रूप से कृषि पर निर्भर करते हैं। भारत में 85% किसानों के पास सीमांत 1 हेक्टेयर से कम और छोटी जोत 1 से 2 हेक्टेयर की भू जोतें हैं। कृषि योजना में किसानों पर मुख्य रूप से बल दिया जाता है। यह कृषि मंत्रालय के कृषि और कल्याण मंत्रालय के में नाम बदलने से स्पष्ट है कि वर्ष 2022 तक किसान की आय को दोगुना करना भारत सरकार का मुख्य लक्ष्य है। इसलिए कृषि क्षेत्र के भीतर और उससे संबंधित क्षेत्र में किसानों की आय में बढ़ोतरी करने के लिए हर संभव स्रोतों का लाभ उठाने के लिए सशक्त उपाय किए जाना जरूरी है। कृषि क्षेत्र के भीतर किसानों की आय में बढ़ोतरी करने के लिए जो मुख्य स्रोत हैं, उनमें उत्पादकता में सुधार, संसाधन उपयोग दक्षता या उत्पादन की लागत में बचत, फसल की सघनता में वृद्धि, उच्च मूल्यवान फसलों की दिशा में विविधीकरण जैसे स्रोत शामिल हैं। कृषि के क्षेत्र से अन्यत्र स्रोतों में उत्पादकों को फार्म, गैर फार्म व्यवसायों में तब्दील करना, किसानों के लिए व्यापार के आधार पर सुधार लाना, किसानों के लिए बेहतर मूल्य सुनिश्चित करना जैसे स्रोत भी शामिल हैं। किसानों की आय को दोगुना करने के लिए गुणात्मक कार्यप्रणाली ने 7 प्रकार के विकास स्रोतों की पहचान की है। इनमें फसलों की उत्पादकता में वृद्धि, पशुधन उत्पादन में वृद्धि, लागत उपयोग की दक्षता में सुधार, लागत की बचत, फसल सघनता में वृद्धि, उच्च मूल्यवान फसलों की दिशा में विविधीकरण, किसानों के लिए बेहतर मूल्य सुनिश्चित किया जाना, उत्पादकों को गैर फार्म नौकरियों में तब्दील किए जाना जैसे स्रोत शामिल हैं। मैं आपसे अनुरोध करता हूं कि आइए हम इस अवसर का लाभ उठाएं और विश्व भर में अन्नदाता के रूप में पहचाने जाने वाले किसानों की आय बढ़ाने की दिशा में अपना योगदान दें। खेती बाड़ी को किस प्रकार कहीं अधिक लाभकारी और उद्यम बनाया जाए, इस दिशा में हम सब एक साथ पूरी प्रतिबद्धता के साथ आगे बढ़ें। मुझे विश्वास है कि इसमें सांख्यिकी की एक महत्वपूर्ण भूमिका होगी और आप सब इस दिशा में कार्यरत हैं। आप सबका पुनः एक बार बहुत बहुत स्वागत है। आप सबको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। जय भारत।
Thank you, Honorable Minister. I would definitely want to talk about Honorable Minister. Under the visionary leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, Honorable Minister of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, Rural Development and Panchayati Raj Shri Narendra Singh Tomar ji is steering various landmark initiatives undertaken by the Government of India for improving the welfare and livelihood of millions of Indian farmers. Honorable Shri Tomar ji is passionately committed to fulfill the goals set by our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji to double the farmers' income by 2022. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद माननीय आपका हम सबको संबोधित करने के लिए और प्रेरणा देने के लिए. Now I call upon Dr. L.M. Bhar, Organizing Secretary, to kindly propose vote of thanks.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, good afternoon to everybody. A warm and graceful greetings to our most valued and distinguished guests, dignitaries, delegates from all over the world, scientists, researchers, managers, students, and to one all present in this gathering of scientific colleagues. Gratitude glitters like gold when times make memories overlapping. On the occasion of such magnitude, thank you is all it takes to express gratitude infinitely. On behalf of the organizing committee of the 8th International Conference on Agricultural Statistics, that is ICAS 8, it is my most profound privilege to propose a hearty vote of thanks on this occasion to the honorable and most respected dignitaries on the and of the dais, and to dear delegates who blessed us with our benign presence. So please accept our hefty vote of thanks. We must extend our deep sense of gratitude to Sri Narendra Singh Tomarji, Honorable Minister of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, who spared his valuable time from his busiest schedule to bless the occasion. Sir, we are extremely grateful to you for your gracious presence on this occasion, and to preside over the functions. We are grateful to you, sir. We are also express gratitude to Sri Kailash Chaudharyji, Minister of State, Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, for gracing the occasion by his generous presence. It is indeed an honor and matter of great joy for us to extend a heartfelt vote of thanks to our chief guest, Mr. Bill Gates, co-chair, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, a philanthropist, pioneer of the microcomputer revolution, who had to leave early because of his other pressing engagement, for gracing this occasion. No doubt, his kind presence has enhanced the expectations from this conference. We are highly indebted to him for kindly accepting our invitation to be the chief guest for this occasion. We are deeply indebted to have high appreciation for Professor Ramesh Chandji, member Niti Aayog, for his kind presence and blessing on the occasion. He has been involved in planning this conference since beginning, and his valuable inputs have helped a lot in shaping the technical program. The challenge of leadership is to be strong but not rude, be kind but not weak, be bold but not bully, be thoughtful but not lazy, be humble but not limit, be proud but not to be arrogant, have humor but without folly. The greatest leader is not necessarily one who does greatest things. He is the one that gets the people to do the greatest things. We are extremely grateful to have our respected Secretary there, Director General ICAS, Dr. Tilochan Mahapatraji, as our leader throughout this journey. We are indebted to him for his constant guidance, unflinching and untiring efforts, his vision, wisdom, encouragement, and blessing at all times, which have greatly helped towards the successful organization of this mega event. Actually, if this event has been a reality, it is only due to his unstinted efforts. We are indeed grateful to you, sir. We express our grateful to Mr. Petro Gennari, Chief Statistician, FAO Rome, for kindly accepting our invitation and gracing this occasion with his esteemed presence. We are extremely grateful to Mr. Ugo Astuto, Ambassador, European Union of India, for his kind presence and gracing this occasion. We are grateful to Mr. Michael Steiner, Chair Scientific Program Committee, for his support and help throughout the period of this preparation. He has been a constant source of encouragement for the preparation and implementations of this mega event. His visit to India on several occasions to monitor the progress of this event have contributed in a big way. We are indebted to you, Michael. We would like to express our deepest sense of gratitude and thankfulness to Sri Praveen Srivastavji, Chief Statistician of India and Secretary, Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation, for his generous support and help. Organization of such mega event is not possible without the support of the Government of India. We are really grateful and indebted to Ministry of Agriculture, Farmers and Welfare for providing financial and other logistic support for the organizations of this conference through its two departments, Department of Agricultural Research and Education and Department of Agricultural Cooperation and Farmers Welfare. Secretary DAC and FW Sri Sanjay Agarwalji has played a very vital role in organizing this mega event. He could not be present here during this inaugural function due to some unavoidable reasons. We are very deeply indebted and express our genuine thanks to him. We acknowledge with deep indebtedness our gratefulness to the Ministry of Home Affairs and Ministry of External Affairs so as to enable the delegates to get their visa in time and participants in the deliberations of this conference. We sincerely thank our major collaborators, Food and Agriculture Organizations, FAO, ICAR, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundations, USDA, Eurostat, World Bank, Asian Development Bank, African Development Bank, UNECA, Navratna Foundation Trust, and others for the technical support in the organizations of this event and sponsoring the delegates for this conference. More importantly, we sincerely thank Committee on Agricultural Statistics of International Statistical Institute and FAO for providing this opportunity to India to host this conference. We sincerely and gratefully acknowledge the help and support received from everyone from Indian Council of Agricultural Research, ICAR, Indian Agricultural Statistics Research Institute, IASRI, Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementations, Indian Society of Agricultural Statistics, National Academy of Agricultural Science. We have been fortunate enough to be backed by a strong and focused team of very motivated and dedicated colleagues who know their jobs and are result-oriented. I cannot thank everyone enough for their involvement and their willingness to take on these completions of this task beyond their comfort zones. I take this opportunity to sincerely thank all the chairpersons and committee members for their cooperation for organizations of this event. Last but not last, we are really very much owed to the Almighty that continuously pray to the Omnipresent to provide such opportunity in plenty. On this note, I would like to conclude and extend thanks to one and all making this event a memorable day for us. If there has been any omission of any name or any committee or any ministry, so let me honestly confess that it is not been for any design. It must have occurred by default, and I owe an apology for them. Thank you, and I wish pray fascinating and engaging conference ahead. And to all the delegates, please have a wonderful time in India. Thank you. Thank you.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. और अब राष्ट्रगान होगा. May I request you all to kindly rise for the Indian National Anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद माननीय मंत्री जी आपका पधारने के लिए. राज्य मंत्री जी आपका भी पधारने के लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. मंच पर पधारे हुए सभी गणमान्य सम्माननीय महानुभावों का हृदय से धन्यवाद.
अगर आप ये वीडियो YouTube पर देख रहे हैं तो हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना बिल्कुल ना भूलें. फेसबुक पर देख रहे हैं तो लाइक करें, शेयर करें. कृषि और किसान सशक्तिकरण की इस मुहिम को सफल बनाने में आप भी ग्रीन टीवी को सहयोग कर सकते हैं. डिस्क्रिप्शन पर जाकर दिए गए लिंक पर क्लिक करिए, पेटीएम करें. NEFT और क्रेडिट कार्ड के माध्यम से भी आप ग्रीन टीवी को सहयोग कर सकते हैं.